Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back. I know it's been a little while. I think it's been just over a month since you've seen me. Well, technically the actual update has not been posted for a couple of months, I believe. But some of you have been asking me what I've been working on, what's going on and that kind of thing. So I'm going to do an update, a totally different angle. I hope you will like this. I have moved into my new place, which I'll give you a bit more update on life changes and all of that a bit later on in this video. But yeah, so I'm just trying different angles, and obviously lockdown happened, so I need to dye my hair, do my nails, so I thought this is an easier way. Also, you can see all my whips a bit better. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm just going, because it's been a little while, I think I'm just going to go through all of my whips, well, the ones that I know that I think I've worked on, and we will see where I am, and yeah, so we'll get into it. Okay, so, okay, the first whip I'm going to share with you is this one over here, and I'm sure you, ooh, a bit of floss, obviously. Why not? I'm sure you've seen this one before on my channel. If you've been following me, you will know how many issues I've had with this. It's been a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. So I have made quite a bit of progress. However, ooh, there's some beads. However, I did frog quite a bit. I just didn't like the way some stitches were looking, so it's, yeah, there is progress, but there's also a big gap because I frogged, and there's still quite a bit of floss hanging about. So let's go into the progress first. I'm hoping that you can see it. I have worked at the bottom here. I think in my last video I said that I don't think there's going to be many issues stitching here. I thought I was all okay with my counting, and you know my issues with this piece. I miscounted somewhere at the top and I had to fudge it all the way along, and I thought I had made it all up, but I haven't, so I had to fudge it here as well. So what I think I've done since the last time you've seen it, this whole bit here, I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is where I've been, and I will insert where I was the last time. And then I frogged here at the top, and I still have quite a bit to go. The plan is to frog all of this blue up to here, just because I didn't like the way the stitches were looking, and I know I will be looking at this piece once it's framed eventually, and I know it will be bothering me, so I just thought, you know what, why not? I've worked on this for long enough as it is, and frogging it won't make the biggest difference. Yes, it will extend the time I have to work on this, but you know, at least I'll be pleased. It's just because it's not enough. The issues I had with this piece are not enough, so I have to make more problems for myself. Next will be this piece. I'm not sure if I worked on it, but I'm still going to show you where I am at. And this is Heaven Nerve Designs, Love is in the Air by Josephine Wall. This is a very, very big piece. It's 500 stitches by 675, so it will take me a whole lifetime. Now, I think I worked on this, as I mentioned before, I'm not 100% sure, but I know that I did manage to finally stitch the sides of my fabric, so it's not fraying everywhere. Okay, so this is where I am at the moment. So I have 4 pages done, and I sort of started, sorry it's creased, I started working at the bottom, and I think sort of rather than initially the plan was going all the way at the top, but I've decided I wanted to finish the disco ball So I think next I'll be working on this page here. It's beautiful, it's coming along beautifully. I have started using my iPad for this because I don't have an Android, so I can't use Pattern Keeper, which please release it on iOS. But for now I'm using my iPad. I think it's called PDF, and then I just select some symbols, highlight them and that kind of stuff. So what I'm trying to do is do one colour within one page, the next colour within one page, and I'm really loving it that way. It's coming along nicely and it's going faster than usual. But I have not stitched on this, I think, for a little while. I don't think I've stitched much on this. Maybe I didn't stitch on it at all, but I'm still going to show you because who doesn't like some whips? This is Earth Angel. Here it is. I'm sorry about my nails, they're disgusting. I've just been moving houses, putting together IKEA furniture, so this is by Lavender and Lace, and I will be honest, I'm really sure that I've not worked on this since the last time I worked on it, which was maybe early in 2020. Here we are. I do have quite a bit done, so it's not like nothing, but it's not loads. There's still quite a chunk to go. I do love this piece, but I am thinking that maybe I'm using too many threads. It looks okay, but it started to kind of crumble a little, not crumble, but kind of, I don't even know how to explain it. It just feels a bit thick. But I'm still going to work on that. I really love that piece. Now I know I've not worked on this. The last time I finished this during 24 hours of cross stitch, and I've not worked on it anymore, but I'm still going to show you where it's at. So here it is. I've also downloaded Saga app for cross stitch, and I do have this pattern on there, which is more like Pattern Keeper, so I'm excited for that. I'm definitely using Saga for other pages. This is a kit by Anchor. I got it a little while ago. I started this, I think, on 27th of December 2018, and I only have one page done and there's 4. But little by little, we'll get there. I need to set up more of a routine. Somebody on Instagram has private messaged me this morning, actually, asking how do I manage to work on so many whips, and I sort of answered, but at the same time I've not done that routine for a little while. Okay, next whip. Again, not sure if I worked on this or not, but I'm still going to show you. It's almost like mid-year whip parade. Here it is. I love this piece. This is a pattern from Etsy, and I'll show you the pattern in a second. I love this fabric. If you watch my videos and follow me on Instagram, which please do, I'm sure you will know that I adore Barbaral Creations on Etsy. She sells amazing fabrics, and this is one of them. This is I think 32 count linen, but I love the colour of this. I've got another piece of it for another project ready to go. And the actual pattern, let's have a look. Oh, sorry about this. The actual pattern looks like this. It's beautiful. So I have sort of bottom done, this bit. I might work on a few bigger things, so maybe the boat and the turkey. I do want to work on this a bit more because I feel like this is quite close to a finish. It's not close to a finish, but I feel like if I put enough hours into this, I can get it done quite quickly. And I do want to reduce the number of WIPs I have. I'm a little bit overwhelmed at the moment, so I'm trying my best to reduce the pile, which is a growing pattern all the time. Growing, not pattern, pile. I'm really liking this setup. I really enjoy showing you just the WIPs rather than my face. Okay, right, so this one is Glitter Village by Country Cottage Needleworks. There's 9 little squares. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. And I know I worked on this since the last time you saw where I was. I'm 100% sure that I have worked on this. I know I have, because I really pushed this to get towards the finish line. It's still not finished, but I'm getting there. So I'm on this. I'm on 3, 6, 7, on house 8. I believe since the last time I finished this house here, or I did the whole thing, and I've started the second one within this row. I really want to finish this, and I'm sure I will finish before Christmas. I love this pattern. I love working on it. I love this fabric. It's just, I love the colours. They're muted and beautiful, and this really reminds me of Christmas, which I love. And if you know me, you will know I collect every single Christmas pattern out there, apparently. Oh, excuse me. That's a lot of talking. Okay, next WIP is... Okay, definitely not worked on this, and I'm debating just scrapping this because I just cannot read the pattern. This is a kit by Jan Lynn. I love this pattern, but it's so difficult to read the actual pattern. I'm struggling. I'm still gonna plug at it. I've been sort of, all I have is this. I'm trying to work on it, but I don't know if it will happen. We shall see. So that's that. Okay, another one. I don't think I worked on this, but as I'm showing you all the WIPs, I worked on this in April, so it would have been in my April's update. I think I've spent almost a month doing just this piece here, which is Star Wars, and this is Yoda. Oh, come on. I still have, this reminds me, I still have quite a few Star Wars films left to watch. I've been binging, well, I've never seen Star Wars, and I thought as I'm stitching it, I should probably watch it. And I got so into it, it's so good. I think I'm on film maybe 4 or 5, something like that. So I still have quite a few to go. The actual pattern is from Etsy, and I probably won't be able to find the cover now. Oh, I did! Here it is. So the plan is to work on each panel. And maybe get one panel done each year. Is that doable? Maybe. Maybe. We shall see. Okay. Oh, I just found a random photo in here. You know, little things, when you move you find random stuff everywhere. Okay, I'm not sure if I worked on this, but I ordered more floss for it. So that's progress, I suppose. I love Beetlejuice. I am Beetlejuice obsessed. I've seen the film probably 50,000 times. I love everything Beetlejuice. Also, I don't know if you are a fan, you might like this. There's a group of people who are creating a documentary of how Beetlejuice was filmed, and I will post a link down below if you are interested, in the description bar. They are visiting venues, they're visiting locations, filming locations. They have amazing artwork for the documentary. I believe some of it is potentially funded by crowdfunding. I'm not 100% sure, but they have an amazing Instagram account and I just can't wait. It's like the one thing I can't wait right now. And this is the pattern I've been working on. I have replaced the floss, so I had only a few colours that were kind of required for this. So I just replaced it with what I had. Let's have a look. I am rushing it a little bit just because it's getting dark outside and I don't want the video to be too dark. Where are we? Okay, so is this upside down? Wait a minute. Which way? Oh, it's this way. It's this way. Here we are. I have quite a bit done and I love this. I love the effect it gives, the floss I'm using, and I'm using this one, which is Classic Colourworks Lemon Lime, and I've ordered 2 more skeins. I've used up 2, but I've used up 1, but I think it will need another, at least 1. So that's that. I'm not sure if I worked on it since last time you've seen me. I'm not 100% sure, but we shall see. Oh, got floss everywhere now. I'll probably have to hoover. That's that. Then I have, okay, Barbara Anna. I think I worked on this actually. I've pulled it back out because I put it away in December and then I pulled it back out, and I feel like I pulled it back out during this break from Flosstube. I think so. I'm not sure if this was in the last update or not. I'm getting quite a bit done, so I've got this done. I think I finished the whole house and stuff. Ooh, everything's fallen out, but I'm sure you can see where I am. I sort of put this down in December just because after Christmas I was not into stitching this again, but I am now again. And nope, that's not the last one. There's 2 more, well 3 more technically. Let's see. Oh, the floss got caught. Oh no, the floss. Oh, here we are. Okay, so this one is a Mirabilia Baker's Wife. I think I want to say I worked on it a little bit. I'll give you a bit of a background a bit later after all of these whips, but I really didn't work on much within the last couple of months. Okay, she's a big girl. I thought she was going to be a bit smaller, but she's turning out to be quite a big one. I know all Mirabilias are big, but I feel like I worked at the top here filling in. It was so long ago now, but I think I filled in the pinks here, the greys here. I've got a lot of waist knots, so excuse that. I feel like I worked at the top. I will do close-ups like I usually do, I think so. So you should be able to see a bit more. So that's that. And then I've got, okay, so I had to do so much frogging recently that it's not even funny. This is my Mill Hill kit. This is a cappuccino, I think. I have to do a little bit of frogging on it just because I used up the wrong colour, so I have to pull out all of this, and it has to be this colour, I believe. So I could have left it, but at the same time, me being me, I will know that it's wrong, and I just couldn't deal with that. So I've started frogging it. I've frogged I had all of it done. So during this break, I finished all of it. So I had 1, 2, I can still see where it was. So I had 1, 2, 3, I had 4 more coffee beans done. So I've ripped all of them out, and I still have 3 to pull out and then redo it. So at the moment, it's in the craft prison. I've not touched it for a bit. But I did start a new kit, and I will show you in a second. If you follow me on Instagram, you will know exactly which kit I've started. I have to pause you because it's all the way by my bed, but I'll be back in a second. Okay, I am back. So the kit I have started during this break, and I'm quite into it, is this one here. It's Mill Hill what's it called? Wonders Wands. I love these colours. I love the magentas and yellows, and I love how dark this is. And I am stitching it on the provided perforated paper. Let me just see if I can. Here we are. That's probably a bit better. I'm trying to hide my nails and everything. Ugh, bit of a faff. So this is where I am. I finished the entire background. I hope you can see that. I have finished all of the purples. I have done all yellows, oranges, the gaps are beads, and I have finished it all of the way here. It's because it's such a dark perforated paper, it's difficult to see. But I have also done a bit of here, a bit here. I've done the entire roof, which is brown. Again, I'm not sure if you can see that well. Here we are. I'm really enjoying this. I had some questions on Instagram about how I managed to put this on my Q-snap. What I've done, I had 2 pieces of scrap Aida. I've stitched it on left and right, and then yeah, just put it in my Q-snap using that Aida. This Q-snap is, I think, 6x6. That's why it fits perfectly. I love working on this. It fits, and yeah, it's just more convenient rather than just having it in hand, because it's a little bit difficult. I do have a bit of a haul, but I think I do want to do like a little guessing game on Instagram showing you different things. So I'm not sure if I'm going to show you those things right now. If you're interested in what I got, I will be posting like little fun quizzes on my Instagram stories sooner than later, so go and follow me there. I am Inkstitch, and I post every single day on Instagram, and we have fun there. So I'm also at the moment doing a tag created by another stitcher, which is 31 days of cross stitch. So every single day I post something about me, about cross stitching, and yeah, random things. Okay, I think that's all I have to show you. I'm pretty sure that is it. I won't show you the haul again. If you want to see what I got, just we'll save a bit of time, and you can always follow me on Instagram. Now, while I'm babbling, I'm just going to put this so you could look at it, because it's pretty. So that is not just blank white table. So in terms of life updates, I have finally moved, if you know that. I tried to get out of my old house for a little while. I finally managed to find a new place. I moved in with my friend. We've got a beautiful 2-bedroom flat, literally by the seaside. It takes 3 minutes for us to get to the beach. So I've been spending quite a lot of time on the beach. We've had a lot of fun. Actually, I am tired though. Moving is never fun. It takes, you know, everything out of you, having to carry everything up and down, and I'll probably insert just some photos if you're interested of my new setup. I'll probably insert them here. I've also got them posted on my stories right now, I think, if it's still there. Again, on Instagram, I post a lot of stuff there. Any other updates? I am potentially losing my job, so that's sort of the one thing that's troubling me at the moment. and yeah, I'm probably going to be made redundant. I had the consultation, and the industry I'm in events and sort of leisure marketing, so yeah, it's upsetting, I'm not gonna lie, because right now I'm not gonna find a job in the industry that I have spent 10 years getting in, well, training and going to university, having my placement, working at 3 different venues, and all that experience is sort of invalid right now. And I don't know, obviously there aren't that many places that are hiring at the moment, so I might end up just having to do any job temporarily until I find something that's good enough, if you like. So it's a little bit upsetting. So a lot of these things, so moving houses, you know, leaving my ex-boyfriend and his kids, because obviously now that I've moved, I won't see them, so sort of, you know, I don't have them by my side. I moved out of the house I loved. I had the whole stress of moving into a new place, selling the old furniture, losing the job potentially. All of these things just gathered up together, so I wasn't able to stitch for a long time. Oh, I'm missing one more WIP. I'll show you in a second. I've just remembered. I started a new WIP on my birthday on the 11th of May, but I finished, I think I said the last time I stitched was end of April, literally right at the end of April. Then I didn't stitched for 2 days on the 11th and 12th of May, and then that was it. I didn't start stitching until a week ago, just because I didn't have any, I don't know, any passion, any stitchy bug. I didn't have any of that, but I'm hoping I can get back into it now that I'm a bit settled. I have a place to live. I don't have to worry about moving furniture or anything along those lines. I just need to worry about finding a job. Also, another problem is normally when you are made redundant in England, you get redundancy pay because if you worked for the company for more than 2 years. Now, I haven't. I started working for this company in September, so I won't get any redundancy pay either. And all of my savings obviously have gone on this new place. So, I don't even want to think about it. But, you know, I'm optimistic. Better things will come. Maybe a career change or something like that. And I'm sure it will all kind of turn out the way it's meant to turn out. I just have to wait for it to happen. And I'll show you that other WIP. I'm not sure. Should I show you my haul? What do you think? We'll see when I'm back. I am back again. I do apologise. This video is all over the place and I'm not sure if I'll be able to edit it well enough. But it is what it is. It's still better than nothing, isn't it? Right, so my last WIP, and I'm keeping it in this mattress protector bag, which is fitting in quite well. It's in a Q-snap and it fits really, really well. I think this is 8x8 Q-snap, I think. And the kit is Dimensions kit, garden fan. This is what I started on my birthday, May the 11th. I've got a bit of progress, not loads, but I swapped out the fabric. Oh, you can see the... here we are. I have swapped out the fabric. I swapped it out for 32 count even weave, I think, 36 count. I can't remember. I want to say 32 count. I did mention this in my earlier video. I have done quite a bit in 2 days, so I'm well proud. It's going well, you know. I had to frog it only once. You know, little things that make us happy. I think frogging it once, that's quite an achievement based on how much is done. So that's my last WIP, and I literally worked on this only for 2 days. That is it. Also, I am in a big need of a proper bag for my whip, big whip, to fit with a Q-snap. Okay, I did buy quite a few things. I'm going to show you some of them. I'm not going to show you one pattern and beads for it because I want to do a little guessing game on Instagram where I show you the beads and you can try and guess which pattern they're for. But I will show you everything else. So first and foremost, I do get mystery boxes from Crafty Kitten here in the UK. I'll leave the link down below. She does, Dawn, who owns it, she does ship internationally, I believe. So for all those international viewers, she will ship it out. At the moment, she paused mystery boxes, I believe, just because of the shortage of flosses and fabrics and all of that, you know, lockdown. But I think she will resume them at some point. So I'm not sure which month this is. I think this is February month. I will show you the fabric. The fabric is absolutely fantastic. It is 32 count Murano and it's called Bloodstone. I love this colour. It's like a salmon. No, not salmon. What am I saying? What did I want to say? Also, it smells amazing. I can't remember what I was going to say. Anyway, it's this moss, not salmon. Two different things. So this is a sort of like moss green. It doesn't particularly come out well in this daylight, but it has a bit of pink, a bit of mossy green, sometimes a lighter. I'll fold it as well so you could see it in this format. It's beautiful. And then some threads to go with it. Weeks Dye Works. Oh, I love this one. Dinky Dyes Silks. I love these colours, like very autumnal colours. And some beads, Mill Hill beads. I think this whole set would be really nice for something autumnal. And we're getting to autumn, aren't we? I feel like the summer has literally flew by because of the lockdown. I am still on furlough here in England, so I'm not working and I'm probably waiting on redundancy, so I do miss working. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit bored. I do have things to do, but at the same time I wish I was working. I like working, you know, makes me feel like a human. And then I bought some stuff from 123 Stitch. Again, I'll post the details below. They ship worldwide. You will probably have to pay customs charge, like I have to do it here in the UK. Mainly I've ordered Mill Hill kits, but I do have a few others. So one of the patterns that I got is this one. Beautiful. Then I have Just Nan. And then Mill Hill kits. So one of the kits I've started, Wonders Wands. Then I've got this one. I really wanted this one. It's called Falalala Llamas, and I'm obsessed with this kit. Then I got, following the whole Halloween-y theming, Haunted Library. Then I have, again, following sort of Halloween-y, Sugar Skull. I love this one. And finally, oh, I adore this one. I love all of them, really. I love, love, love this one. It's called Tangled Web. So that's all of those. I also got one more thing from Stash and Load, and that's it. I've been looking for this pattern for ages. So this is Just Nan pattern. I do have one stocking that I love, and again I got it on Stash and Load UK on Facebook, maybe in January, something like that. But the whole time since then I've been looking for another stocking which is called Christmas Soldiers. Since the day I saw somebody stitching this on Instagram, I really can't remember who it was, I fell in love with it. But the lady who was stitching it had different colours, I believe. She used like pinks and silver and those kind of tones and teals. I love this, and the lady was selling it with the beads. So I'm well pleased with that. And that is it. Thank you for sticking around. I know it's been a little while, but I hope you enjoyed my WIP parade. So what is it, 6-month WIP parade, half year WIP parade, my haul and little life update. Please do follow me on Instagram. I post quite a lot there. I try to post every time I have some progress or buy something or just something fun. I like interacting with you there. And please, if you liked it, click on thumbs up. That will be helping this video. Press subscribe on the side and the little bell on the side. That will notify you every time I post a video, and I hope you loved this. I will see you next time, and I hope you do enjoy this format. Let me know if you like this setup. If not, I'll try to figure something else out. I might try and film in different places in this flat. But I hope you enjoyed it, and it was so nice to chat to you guys again. Thank you, bye!